At no point in this video will we be discussing the crackhead on the other side of the floor.
Well, hi there, EV jerks, as well as cat enthusiasts. This video really has nothing to do with either. In fact, I don't really know what this channel is all about yet. I named this thing Lanky's Cat Channel, so here's my peace offering. Good. Now that we have that out of the way, many of you people here, of you under 800 subscribers, know that I'm a huge Gonzaga basketball fan. Now, I played baseball at Gonzaga for 3 years before becoming a crushing disappointment to my father. But my love for Gonzaga has never waned. Now, please indulge me as we go on a little journey here. Uncle Lanky's story time.
My parents recently bought me tickets to the Gonzaga versus UOP game in Stockton, California for Christmas. There's the bench, and there's me in the big red shirt with my son on one side and my other son on the other.
Now, both of my boys are huge Gonzaga fans too, mostly because I'm always watching it and I'm always wearing crap like this around the house. So before we left for the game, my youngest son says,
"Dad, I'm gonna get an autograph from one of the players."
"That sounds great, son. That's a good plan." Prime on the list was their number one player, their number one scorer, the guy who's going to, this year, break the all-time scoring record at Gonzaga, and future All-American for this year, it's almost guaranteed, Drew Timme. So my son has his plan. So before the game, obviously they're warming up, not gonna happen then. I was hoping to God one of my former teammates, who is now the strength and conditioning coach there, was gonna be there because that was gonna be my in to try to do it, but he's not traveling with the team.
Damn.
So I told my son probably the best time to get this is at halftime, though that's not looking real good, or at the very end of the game. Last several times we've done it, no one stops to sign anything, so I'm like, probably not gonna happen. You're probably gonna have to catch him in a weak moment during halftime. That was my advice. Now my son was very nervous. He was super nervous, but he had his plan. He had his ticket and he had a program, and he was gonna take that along with a pen that he borrowed from grandma. He was gonna take that down there and have someone sign it. Now we were sitting right behind the bench. I am talking right behind the bench. I wanna say 5 to 6 rows up. Now at halftime, the game is 47-47. It's nearing the time where players are gonna start coming out. My son's like,
"Dad, please come with me."
I'm like, ooh, bud, you don't want me to come with you. I'm not even kidding about this. You're a cute kid. You can get away with this stuff. You don't want me to go. It's gonna actually dampen your chances of getting something.
Older brother, would you go with me?
Same thing, man. I'm kind of big. You don't want me down there.
That's exactly what my son sounds like. So he's like, would you please go with me, Dad? I'm like, I'll go with you if you really want. I'm just telling you. Much less likelihood of signing something when there's an adult nearby. Believe it or not, when I played baseball at Gonzaga, little kids ask you for your autograph. When there's a full-grown dude standing next to them, it's a lot less likely to happen because it's kind of creepy in a way. Little kid, yeah, you'll go out of your way to do it. So I'm like, bud, just go down there, get it yourself. We're literally right here. The problem is they're tied up at half, 47-47, and it's not looking good. They're not playing well at all. But here it comes. Players come out, and Drew Timme goes and he sits on the bench all by himself. My bud, now's the time. No one ever sits there by themselves. There's literally no one around to stop you. Security's off in the corner eating a hot dog, handling some drunk dude in a Bosa outfit. Now's your chance. You gotta pounce. He goes, okay. Runs down there, and he's a foot away from Drew Timme, who's sitting down facing the court, obviously in distress. My son says,
Hey, Timmy!
Gets nothing.
Hey, Timmy!
So finally he says,
Hey, can I get an autograph? I brought my ticket stub and a program and a pen.
and he gets nothing. And so in a moment of thinking outside the box, he goes right in the meatiest part of Drew Timme's back. And he gets absolutely nothing. He turns around, gives us a big smile, and goes whap, whap, whap again. And that moment was caught on tape.
That's what it looks like. You get a little whack, whack, we get
nothing, and then pause, and then whack, whack, and then, okay, this guy's in game mode, I'm out of here. And the guy's bald head saves me time in editing out his face.
So we're absolutely dying. It's hilarious. And my son comes up, he recounts the story. People around us are all, hey, nice try, bud. And at that moment, my son says, you know what, Dad? What, son? Man, Drew Timme's got a really sweaty back. I didn't get the autograph. He goes, but you know what? I think he's going to have a much better half because I think he was in game mode and he needs to be out of game mode because I'm pretty sure when I tapped him on the back, he started to chuckle because he kind of looked at me out of the corner of his eye. I think I loosened him up. So second half starts, game's tied up 47-47, and within a matter of 2.5 minutes, Drew Timme absolutely pops off and gets a fat lead. And in looking back, it's hard to say that my son was wrong. Maybe he loosened him up. The dude popped off. That's the gist of the story. The takeaway from it that I told my son is, hey man, you tried. And you didn't get an autograph, but honestly, who wants an autograph anyway? Now you have a cool story. It was insanely funny. You got out of your comfort zone. Sure, you failed, but you took a shot. So I would like to thank Drew Timme personally for not turning around because I haven't had a laugh like that in a really, really long time.
Oh my God.
And it was really cool because that floor, Spano Center, is where my wife and I had our senior prom. And we got to reunite there and laugh at our son. Thanks for watching, jerks. If you made it this far, do me a favor, just subscribe to the channel because this is about as bad as you're gonna get. And if you lasted this long on this one, you're gonna love the other ones.
I don't have an outro, so how about this?